Call the meeting to order. This is the regular meeting of the City Council of Coralville, Johnson County, April 25th, 2017. I'll call the meeting to order. The second item on the agenda is the roll call.
Councilmember Gill.
Present.
Councilmember Hoft.
Present.
Dodds.
Present.
Goodrich.
Here.
Gross.
All present. Third item is approve the agenda. I entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And good evening. I'm Councilman Tom Gill. I'm replacing Mayor Lundell, who's in Washington, D.C. with Kelly on city business, and Mayor Pro Tem Mitch Gross, who's at a tennis match. So we're going to go to item number 4, citizens' comments. This is the time and place for anybody that has comments. Please keep your comments to 5 minutes, please. Is there anybody who wishes to speak? Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 5. We've got a couple proclamations. The first proclamation is for Arbor Day, and this is for Alex. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for planting trees, and whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska, and whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce erosion of our precious topsoil by wind, water, and cut the heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now, therefore, I, Tom Gill, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Coralville, proclaim April 28th, 2017, Arbor Day in the City of Coralville. Alex, would you like to come receive the proclamation?
Mayor and Council, thank you very much for honoring Arbor Day with this proclamation. Arbor Day is a celebration not only for trees, but also the community they exist in and the benefits they provide for our society. It's also an important component of our Tree City USA designation, which we received for the 25th year. Quite a milestone. I would like to mention, in addition to our Tree City USA designation this year, we also achieved a Growth Award for the first time. And this is due to our higher level of excellence in our forestry program. We'll continue to strive to gain this additional designation through partnerships, public outreach, and community participation in upcoming years. I would like to thank our staff for their hard work in maintaining our urban forest. We have a very dedicated staff. I'd just like to acknowledge that, as well as this entire community for the investment in trees. So, some of the tree planting events we have planned for the spring include Defenders of Land and Water, which is April 28th on Arbor Day. We have the Best Day Ever on May 11th. Northwest Gives Back May 26th. We also have many additional tree planting projects planned in response to EAB. We are very excited to have the opportunity to biodiversify our urban forest with different tree species. Again, thank you for this proclamation, and we look forward to celebrating this upcoming Arbor Day and many others.
Thank you, Alex. The second proclamation we have is going to be, the people who are receiving this as local merchants Bob and Deb Wolf, and this is for Bike to Work Month. Whereas the bicycle is an economical, environmentally sound, and effective means of transportation, recreation, and fitness, and whereas the bicycle is considered a legitimate vehicle in all 50 states and is entitled to legal and responsible use of all public roads in Iowa except interstate highways, and whereas increased use of the bicycle will benefit all citizens by improving air quality, reducing traffic congestion and noise, decreasing use and dependence of finite energy resources and will foster healthy lifestyles. And whereas the City of Coralville has an ongoing commitment to encourage bicycling as a viable mode of transportation and recreation, as whereas the month of May has been declared Johnson County Bike to Work Month, and the City of Coralville supports bicycling to work, and whereas the League of American Bicyclists has established the month of May as National Bicycle Month. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Tom Gill, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Coralville, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2017 to Bike to Work Month. And Deb Wolf will receive the proclamation. Thank you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Mayor and Council, for the proclamation and for being such an empowering and encouraging community for the bicyclists. And it's been a real pleasure to get to know everyone in the community and to see the way you support such a wonderful wellness and fabulous way for families to come together and for friends to gather and to be healthy and happy on their bicycles. So get on your bike and bike to work this month.
Thank you,
Thank
Deb.
you.
Thank you, Bob. Item number 6, IRL Drury Parking Ramp, public hearing. Item A, public hearing on the plan, specification, estimate of cost, and form of contract for the IRL Drury Parking Ramp. I'll declare the public hearing open. This is the time and place. I'll declare the public hearing closed. Dan, do you want to go?
Sure.
Should we do the resolution first, or?
Either way.
Consider the resolution approving the amendment number 1 of the design services agreement of Newman Munson Architects for the IRL Drury parking ramp. Don?
Resolution approving amendment number 1 to that certain design services agreement with Newman Monson Architects for the Iowa River Landing Drury parking ramp, introduced for adoption by Councilmember Hof, seconded by.
Second.
Moved and seconded by, then Dan, would we?
Yes,
entertain
thank you, Mr.
some
Mayor.
discussion?
This is a project to build a 200-stall parking ramp on the former Bandanas property at 807 First Avenue to be used by the future Drury Inn, which we built adjacent to that. And the project will start this summer and will be completed in early 2017, or 2018, excuse me.
Discussion, any discussion? Roll call.
Dodds.
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Hoft.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye. Item number 7, 413 10th Avenue, quotation report. Dan?
That can be me. We received one bid for this, for the demolition. This is the old Szechuan Village building that had a fire in it, so it needed to come down. All the asbestos has been taken out of the building, so I'd recommend approval to CAJ Enterprises in the amount of $18,395. Between them and PCI, they pretty much knocked almost every building we have around down over the years here, so.
Okay. Okay, item B, consider resolution. Don?
Resolution accepting quotation and awarding a contract for demolition agreement for 413 10th Avenue, introduced for adoption by Councilmember Gill, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Hof. Discussion? When is that coming down?
They'll give their 10-day notice to DNR, and then
And they'll take
it'll be first week of May, second week of May it'll go, and they'll take fill off the old Brisky lot to fill in the basement.
Okay. Okay, roll call, Don?
Goodrich.
Aye.
Hoft.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye.
Dodds.
Aye.
Motion approved, 5 ayes, 4 ayes, 1 abstain. Item number 8, Coral Ridge Avenue Improvement Phase 2 Duct Bank. I'll consider resolution setting a public hearing on the plan specifications, estimate of cost. Don?
Resolution setting a public hearing on the plan, specifications, estimate of cost, and form of contract for the Coral Ridge Avenue Phase 2 Duct Bank, introduced for adoption by Councilmember Dodds, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Hof. Discussion? Roll call.
Hoft.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye.
Dodds.
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Motion carried. 4 ayes. Item number 9, fiscal year 2017 budget amendment. Consider a resolution setting a public hearing fiscal year 2017 budget. Don?
Resolution setting a public hearing for the fiscal year 2017 budget amendment, introduced for adoption by Councilmember Goodrich, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Dodds. Discussion? Roll call.
Do you have anything, Tony?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can offer one comment, so it is a rather large
Sure.
amount, but that is the culmination of the various refundings we've done or refinancings of city debt from September through the ones that are closing in May.
Any questions? Roll call. Thank you.
Gill,
Aye.
Dodds,
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Holt.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 10, Iowa River Landing, Part 8, ordinance.
Ordinance number 2017-1004, an ordinance amending the Coralville zoning ordinance, the same being ordinance number 664 as previously amended, rezoning certain property located within the corporate limits of the city of Coralville, Johnson County, Iowa, and generally known as Iowa River Landing, Part 8, from C2 Arterial Commercial District and I3 General Industrial District to CPUD 1 Commercial Plan Unit Development 1 District, is introduced for adoption, third consideration, and final formal adoption by Councilmember Hof, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Goodrich. Discussion. This is the last and final consideration. Roll call.
Dodds.
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Holt.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 11, 570 First Avenue, ordinance.
we have 10B.
Whoop. Whoa. Oh, we got a resolution. I'm sorry. Resolution approving the PUD-A site plan. No, I'm sorry.
Resolution approving a PUD-A site plan for River Landing Part 8, Coralville, Iowa, is introduced by Councilman Gill, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Hove. Discussion. Roll call.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Holt.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye.
Dodds.
Aye.
Sorry for running through these. Motion carried. Item number 11, 570 First Avenue, ordinance. Coralville Community Plan.
Ordinance number 2017-1005, an ordinance amending the Coralville Community Plan to reflect certain property generally known as 570 First Avenue, Coralville, Iowa, to be designated mixed use in place of corridor commercial use, introduced for adoption, third and final consideration for formal adoption by Councilmember Dodds, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Goodrich. Discussion. This is the third and final consideration. We have heard no opposition, have we? Roll call.
Holt.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye.
Dodds.
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 12, ordinance amending the Coralville Community Plan.
Ordinance number 2017-1006, an ordinance amending the Coralville Community Plan to reflect certain property generally known as 206th Street, 590 First Avenue, 550 First Avenue, 504 First Avenue, 103 Fifth Street, 105 Fifth Street, 107 Fifth Street, 115 Fifth Street, 112 Fifth Street Place, and 508 First Avenue, Coralville, Iowa, to be designated mixed use in place of corridor commercial use. That ordinance is introduced for adoption, third and final consideration, formal adoption by Councilmember Goodrich, seconded by.
Second.
Second by Dodds. Discussion.
We still haven't heard anything from anyone on this? No one's
We have not.
has any concerns?
We haven't heard any concerns.
That's great. It's good.
Okay.
Okay, roll call. Don?
Gill.
Kevin? Aye.
Dodds.
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Holt.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 13, consider a motion to approve the consent calendar.
Yes, I would move to approve the consent calendar A through EE inclusive.
Second.
Second by Hof. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion
Yeah,
carried.
That's a roll
Wait, they have a
call.
roll call on that.
We have a roll call.
Yeah. Holt.
Aye.
Gill.
Aye.
Dodds.
Aye.
Goodrich.
Aye.
Okay, thank
Sorry.
you. Thank you for correcting me. City Administrator report.
I just have a couple things. We just completed Earth Day, and so we always have our cleanup events in early May and late April. Saturday, May 6th, we have the citywide garage sales from 8 to noon, Recycle Swap here in City Hall parking lot from 8 to noon, and then the Shred event from 10 to noon. So lots of great activities to get your spring cleaning done. And then Mayor's Cleanup is the 8th through the 12th. So lots of great events to get your house cleaned up.
Remember your cleanup, get everything out.
She was looking
Right,
at
Bill?
me.
I'm ready.
I thought she was looking at me.
That's just because I know that we all like, Lori and I like to clean out our garages. Thank you, that's all I have.
Thank you, okay. City Attorney report, Don.
No mayor's report.
Well, I really don't have any.
Well, I'm not going to interrupt the brevity of tonight's meeting, Kevin.
All I can say is the legislative session is over.
We're all pleased.
Yes.
That it's over.
Yes.
Thank you. Committee and council members report. Let's start with Mr. Hope.
I don't have anything, Mayor, thank you.
You're welcome. And Councilman Dodds.
I don't think I have anything this evening either. Maybe just to remind people that the Music for Meals event is this weekend, so the
Great.
29th. Please come, enjoy music, and find desserts.
Good. Great. Councilman Goodrich.
I noticed that registration for the Fourth Fest Parade is now open,
Yes.
so
It's
get your
on the-
entries
It's on the
in.
website, right?
It is, yes. Mhm.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
Second.
moved. Yeah.
Moved and
Second.
second. All in favor, say aye.
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 And we are adjourned.